I've been using SoFi since 2018, so it's been quite a few years. And this organization, if you never heard about it, it was originally established in California back in 2011. It provides checking, savings, loans, mortgages, credit cards, all kinds of stuff, right? Now, SoFi is a pretty good organization with mostly positive reviews online. No organization is perfect, but there are a few things that you must know in order to maximize your relationship and make sure that you maximize also all the benefits that this account offers, because it can be very powerful if you know exactly how to take advantage of it. So these are all the products, of course, that SoFi offers. And let's get into the meat of the video and, of course, go over the checking features. Now, a couple of the features personally that I would care about if I were switching to a new organization nowadays, it's the early paycheck. Now, this is something that can be very helpful to you. Maybe you got a bill coming up, you need money right away. Hey, early paycheck can be very advantageous. Now, one really cool thing about this checking account is that it does give you a little bit of interest without direct deposit. So, in order to maximize the benefits that SoFi overall, not just for the checking, but also for the savings offers, you need to make sure that you set up direct deposit. They do give you a debit card if that's something that you need. And they give you all point network access with 55,000 participating ATMs. And they don't have any fees by SoFi, but it does not reimburse for any fees by third parties. So, what a lot of times what happens is the banks themselves won't charge you a fee, but the person who runs the ATM, who runs the system to access SoFi and get you money, then they will charge you a fee. So, that's something to keep in mind going forward. Now, when it comes to savings, right? This is perhaps what caught your attention. Now, one of the things that SoFi is offering nowadays is a up to 4.3% APY with direct deposit, or with a free, or not a free membership. It's a $10 a month SoFi Plus membership, where you could earn zero point 0.7 plus to the APY that they currently offer. So right now, SoFi is offering 3.6 APY for old customers. So for new customers, they give you a 0.7% plus for 6 months if you set up direct deposit or you sign up with SoFi Plus. So that right there can help you earn more money in the next couple of months. Now, another really cool thing that SoFi has been offering for the longest time, ever since I can remember now, at this point, it's been a couple of years, they've been offering a bonus. Now, they offer a $300 bonus for $5,000 plus direct deposit every month. Or if you set up direct deposit between one and $4,999,000, then you would get $50. So at the end of the day, it's safe to say that if you set up direct deposit of $5,000 plus, then not only do you get the high interest, but also you get the $300 bonus, which, hey, there are great incentives. Now, they don't have any minimum deposit, no monthly fees. This organization is insured up to $3 million. And they do this by partnering with a bunch of other banks that are also FDIC insured, and they're able to give you that much safety for your money. Transfer window, now they take about up to 3 business days. In my experience, this 3 business days is typically less. It typically takes like one, sometimes a couple of hours, depending also on what organization is it that you are transferring to or from. So that's just a ballpark. But 1 to 3 business days, it's average and standard for most online organizations out there. Now, when it comes to bank transfers, of course, they allow you to make bank transfers, direct deposit, wire transfers, for which they charge you $30, and ATM. They also have ATM access because they have a checking, and they give you a debit card, and they also give you Zelle integration, which allows you to send money in minutes. Another thing that you need to be aware of is that they don't have a withdrawal frequency limit. A lot of organizations out there give you a 6 withdrawal limit per month, sometimes 10. And it's just very helpful and advantageous to have no limits in case life happens and you need to access your high yield savings multiple times in a month. Now, here's a screenshot on the 12.3% APY and the bonus up to $300. And of course, you got to sign up by January 31st, 2026, and set up an eligible direct deposit. Now, a couple of other products and features in case you're somebody that is looking for a complete banking hub. They got loans, they got investing opportunities through SoFi Plus. Also, they got credit cards, life insurance, estate planning. They got all kinds of stuff, right? Like it's just like a full-blown financial hub that you can take advantage of. And it can be very helpful to have everything in one dashboard in case you are looking for that, and that just suits your needs. So Nerd Wallet gives it a 4.9 overall, Bankrate at 4.5. All right, so when it comes to the pros and cons of this organization, let's look at the full picture, right? So when it comes to the pros, of course, they do have an up to 4.3% APY with SoFi Plus if you set up direct deposit. Also, the direct deposit of $5,000 plus in a month allows you to access the $300 bonus, the minimum deposit, the monthly fees, FDIC insurance up to $3 million. And it's also got great tools for checking and savings. So one thing that I like about it is that it allows you to have one account number for your savings, and it has the ability to open multiple sub accounts, like one for your car, one for your house, one for vacation, and all of that has one account number. So that's kind of cool. It's not unique to SoFi. Other organizations also offer that, but I do have another organization that doesn't have that convenience, and it's a little bit clunky, and I don't like it. So I personally like this about it. Now, they do also have investing options and many more services that you can take advantage of once you sign up. Now, when it comes to cons, of course, no organization is perfect. You do need to set up direct deposit to get all the benefits. And if you set up your direct deposit of $5,000 plus, then you get the bonus, and you also get the 4.3% for 6 months, right? So, or it's not 4.3%, it's actually 0.7% plus on top of whatever rate is it that they're offering nowadays. And currently it is 3.6%. They also got no branch access. It is fully online. So if you're looking for an organization that, hey, you want to go and talk to somebody, then it's not the best option. Now, two frequently asked questions that I get is, hey, what happens if this bank fails? If SoFi or any bank that you decide to use fails, it will usually be bought by another organization and your account will just transfer. If no one buys the bank, then the FDIC it will step in and write you a check within a couple of business days for whatever is the amount is it that you had in your account. That's why it's very important to maintain your money within that FDIC insurance threshold. Now, another question that I get, especially now going into 2026, is, hey, do you have to pay taxes on your high yield savings earnings? And the truth is that yes. However, it's very simple. At the end of the year, you will get a 1099 INT, and you can just file that yourself or give it to your accountant, and that will be very, very easy to take care of. Now, at the end of the day, would I recommend SoFi to my younger self? Yes, if looking for checking and savings, a cash signing bonus up to $300. Even if you also want to start dipping your toes in the stock market, you got some investing that you want to do, you can do that very easily with SoFi Invest. And one really cool thing is that their checking account for SoFi also acts as a quote unquote cash management account that also allows you to buy directly from your checking into the stock market. So that's very convenient. You don't have to transfer between accounts. Also, if you're looking for a new banking hub and where you want to keep all your loans and consolidate everything in one place, it could be very helpful for that. But I wouldn't recommend SoFi to my younger self. If I'm looking for a bank with physical locations, perhaps the highest available APY. Also, I wouldn't recommend SoFi if I were looking for no direct deposit, no strings attached, or no checking account, just a very much simple set it and forget it savings account. Then SoFi is not the best option for that type of goal. So if SoFi is for you, I'm going to leave a link in the comments where you can sign up. And if SoFi is not for you and you want a no strings attached, set it and forget it savings account, I'm also going to leave a couple of recommendations in the description of this video where you can go and get exactly what you need. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Peace.